Well, I'm Tim Williams. I'm morning news anchor for WJZ TV, Channel 13. And we are really excited about this because AFRAM is back, as you can see. So 47 years, heading to 48. Well, we are really proud to be the media sponsor. Of course, we know that, along with our radio sponsor partner, 92Q Jams. Our man, DJ Quicksilva's over here. There he is, DJ Quicksilva. And, we talk about how entrenched AFRAM is in the community, how many memories there are. We all have those memories. For me, as a Baltimore native, fellow Merville Mustang, along with the mayor, it just meant really having those memories every year. You could count on it. And it was usually always like one of the hottest weekends of the year. It always was. But we're excited now that heading into 48 years and new memories will be made from all the folks that will be coming out. We had about 200,000 folks over the Juneteenth weekend last year. We're expecting it to be bigger and better this year. So to talk more about it, let's bring up DJ Quicksilva. How you doing, sir?
Thank you. Y'all know I don't say good morning. I say good morning, good morning. But once again, I'm honored to be here. Of course, Baltimore is home for me. Of course, Radio 1 Baltimore 92Q is honored to be a sponsor once again of the AFRAM. And when you think of the AFRAM, you really think Baltimore. This is like a Baltimore staple. I can remember as a kid, before becoming DJ Quicksilva, just attending at the AFRAM at Druid Hill Park and watching just your friends and family come together. It's like a big barbecue. It's like a big cookout. It's like this is your family reunion. So for families who don't have family reunions yearly, make the AFRAM your family reunion and bring the friends, bring the family, and enjoy yourselves. My first time performing on stage at the AFRAM, I feel like I made it. Like, being from Baltimore, you always was a kid watching this stage and watching these artists and celebrities be on stage and thinking like, oh my God, one day I could do this. And I was honored to, of course, grace that stage numbers of times. But like I say, this is a big, big, big deal. I'm glad it's back at Druid Hill Park officially, right? We're not moving, right? Man, we're not moving? All right. Because I, a few years, but like that's home. I love the fact that we can go to Druid Hill Park, enjoy ourselves. So I really encourage everybody out there, please come out, support the AFRAM. It's a peaceful thing, and it's really a family affair. So I think I want to stress the importance of it being a family affair and bringing your friends and family and enjoying the whole day. Even if it's not just about the artist performing, just really having that fellowship with your friends and family. So on behalf of 92Q, of course, the Quicksilva Morning Show, thanks for having me here, and I can't wait for once again this year to make the AFRAM bigger and better. With that being said, I'm not going to talk too much because I can talk forever. I got to shout the city because he shouted out Mervo, but city forever. But without further ado, this is another guy who thinks he's a DJ. He thinks he is, at least he thinks he is. But he is the leader of our city and a guy that I really consider a friend, as I love to say in real life. Can we please give a round of applause for our mayor, Mayor Brandon Scott.
It's funny that Quick would say that because he taught me. So that he taught me how to DJ. So my skills, I owe to him and a few other people. But good morning. I am so excited to be here to kick off the countdown to this year's AFRAM with our Council President Mosby, Councilman Torrance, in which the district of that Druid Hill Park is. So when Quick said that we're not moving AFRAM, he almost fainted, but I'm glad he's still standing up. Council Vice President Sharon Green Middleton, our Rec and Parks Director Reggie Moore, and let's give Rec and Parks a big round of applause along with Lindsey Jackson in my office. They run AFRAM. They know that AFRAM is probably the event that the mayor's the most directly involved in, so they have to hear me yelling and screaming all the time. So bless their hearts for making sure that AFRAM goes off without a hitch each and every year. We're also very, very proud to be here with two icons, DJ Teddy Douglas and DJ Tommy Davis of the Basement Boys. I have a special thank you to you guys. A certain remix that you made helped Charm go to sleep last night, so thank you again for that. And obviously, we couldn't be more about our media partners. And WJZ, again, for stepping up for AFRAM, it's just even more special this year that they sent Tim, because Tim went to Mervo. They recognized what kind of party this was. It's a Mustang party. So thank you, Tim and WJZ. My good friend and brother DJ Quicksilva and 92Q for always stepping up and showing out for the community, as they say, even though Quick's brother made a better decision in going to Mervo and not the city, but thank you very much. But we all know that for more than 4 decades, the AFRAM Festival has embodied the spirit of Black excellence here in Baltimore City. Providing a space where our community comes together to honor our rich culture, heritage, and the contributions not just to Baltimore or Maryland, but to the world. And each year, not just we all look forward to the collaboration across all the agencies, the community, to make it happen. But we can't, and we won't, and we will never do it alone. We count on our external partners and community institutions that lend their services to uplift this most important celebration. And we couldn't be more thankful to our partners again at WJZ and 92Q for being a voice in the community and amplifying the legacy of this time-honored tradition. When we were growing up, young people, there was no like live stream of AFRAM. Like you had to be there to see it. Like you couldn't catch it. But now, thanks to our media partners, even folks who may be walking across the park because they left a little late, or they watching on their phones, or folks who just can't get out of their house, they can also be there and experience it because of our media partners. And I'll be remiss if I didn't mention that this is the 2nd year that we are partnering with the Seed School for their Juneteenth 5K run happening this year on June the 9th. Make some noise for the Seed School. I'm looking at the time. As long as my doctor says it's cool, I still got time to train, so I might be able to do it this year. Councilman, that's a challenge to you. You gonna join us? You good? That's what we heard every time Mervo said they wanted to race Carver. We're good. We don't want to race. So before you come to Druid Hill Park for the festival, run with our young people for a great cause. We know that AFRAM is the premier summer event in Baltimore, drawing crowds from near and far. And as we always say, we want all of our brothers and sisters to come. We want the Philly boys to come. We want those folks down in D.C. that like mambo sauce to come to Baltimore. We want everyone to come and enjoy this Black excellence, because AFRAM is the East Coast's largest tribute to Black history and culture, and it all happens right here in the great city of Baltimore in the fabulous Druid Hill Park. But with that said, let's get into it. This summer, we're back at Druid Hill Park, Saturday, June 22nd, and Sunday, June 23rd, from 12 to 9 p.m. on both days. And if you're from Baltimore, then you already know. Everyone wants me to shut up and say who's going to be performing this year. We've assembled an amazing lineup for 2024 and curated, as we always do, the artists to include everybody. We want everybody to know there will be an artist for them. So for all the, as we say in Baltimore, all the hoppers, there will be someone for you. For those of us who are, Mr. President, middle-aged, there will be people for us. Middle-aged, there will be people for us. And for our aunties and uncles and grandparents, the older, I'm not going to say older adults, our seasoned Baltimoreans, thank you, Quick, for the assist. There will be something for you. Everybody has someone to see at AFRAM. So, for the moment we've all been waiting for, the artists that will grace this year's AFRAM stage, we will start with Alex Isley, who will hit the stage, making sure that the good vibes are good and plenty. The smooth operator, Big Daddy Kane, will be there to make sure that there ain't no half-stepping. And yes, I said that right, ain't no half-stepping. We will have Karen Clark Sheard performing this year. Last year, we celebrated the anniversary of club music, and this year we will have a special tribute honoring 40 years of house music in Baltimore City with none other than DJ Tommy Davis and DJ Teddy Douglas of the Basement Boys, and there will be a special performance by the lady who had us all looking for the gypsy woman, Crystal Waters. They didn't flip that one. All right, cool. All right. October London will hit the stage, and let me be very clear about this. Whose place you go back to is your business. You just have to make sure that you do it very safely. It will definitely be all about her when Maya hits the stage this summer. And I know she got the best of me as a young man. I'm sure that speaks for the council president and Quicksilva as well. Yeah, no comment, I bet. But Baltimore, for all the unks and aunties who will be maybe looking for some jungle love, they know the number to call will be 777. What is it, quick? 9311, when Morris Day and the Time take the stage this summer. And last but not least, Baltimore, I know what you want. So I want everyone to put their hands where my eyes can see when Busta Rhymes hits the stage at AFRAM this summer. We know we have a full lineup, and there may be more to come. And this lineup is full of talented artists who I know put on great shows, and we're confident they're going to keep Baltimore turned all the way up all weekend long. And we don't want you to miss AFRAM this summer. So, again, mark your calendars for June 22nd and June 23rd. Don't start asking the mayor who performs on what day yet. I'm not telling you until right before, so don't do it. Just come out, bring your family. As Quick said, have your family reunion so that we can make sure that, again, we are putting forth the black excellence that Baltimore is known for and that AFRAM is known for each and every year. Bring Lottie, Dottie, and everybody out to Druid Hill Park. And with that, I will turn it over to Council President Mosby. Mr. President.
Is that the best we can do with that lineup? Let's give it up for AFRAM 2024. So AFRAM is a little older than me and a little older than Quick and Brandon. But like Quick and Brandon said, we all know what the AFRAM is to the city of Baltimore. It's kind of like, it's equivalent to your mayor, before he talks about anything, he's talking about high school rivalries in the city. I mean, you don't get that in any other place in the world but Baltimore City. And you don't get crab cakes, and you don't get the AFRAM in any other place in the world than Baltimore City. And if you notice by this lineup, and if you notice by all the attention that we're putting behind it, not only celebrating internationally known artists, but also the artists who made folks internationally known right here in the city of Baltimore through the Basement Boys, having that connectivity is so special and so near and dear to us. So we understand and know that this is going to be an AFRAM that's going to supersede the AFRAM of last year that was absolutely amazing. We understand and know this is going to be an AFRAM that's going to stay in the amazing and historic Druid Hill Park in West Baltimore, particularly as it relates as we continue to do all the expansion and improvements there. But more importantly, we understand and know that this is an AFRAM that will continue to be multi-generational. So like the mayor said, bring Lottie, Dottie, and everybody, and that means all ages, from the young folks all the way up to our older folks. So we look forward to seeing you. I look forward to having an amazing time. And again, give a huge shout out and round of applause to the administration for putting on an amazing AFRAM Fest.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you for always making sure that everyone knows the history of AFRAM. We'll now turn it over to Director Reggie Moore, who, of course, his agency, again, helped us to put on AFRAM. So, Mr. Director, come and give people some of the technical aspects of this great festival.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is truly another amazing day. Every year I get to come and be a part of this presser with the mayor and just really make that announcement. I mean, afterwards, you see social media just blow up and everybody's so excited about what's going to happen in AFRAM. We're truly excited to host this again at Druid Hill Park. But as the mayor said, it's Rec and Parks, it's all of our city agencies. Everybody comes. So I really want to thank each and every one of our directors of the different departments that support this AFRAM. But there's some individuals that I have to acknowledge that play a vital role that makes this happen. The mayor is correct. The mayor's engaged in AFRAM. Right? He's going to call you. He's going to talk to you. He's committed to that. He's engaged in that with many other things that he does. So it's this team that constantly is in conversation with the mayor. And I have to acknowledge again Lindsey Jackson from the mayor's office. This year, Maya has played a vital role in the new marketing strategy and scheme, so thank you, Maya. From our team, Ashley Bush, Nicole Green, Manny Gonzalez, and Kevin Nash have continuously worked with everyone, so thank you. But as the mayor kind of spoke to earlier, I just want to thank some of our media partners. You know, WJZ has done an amazing job the last couple of years, and so we're so excited to have them back. But also 92Q and DJ Quicksilva and what 92Q is going to even bring to this festival. So thank both our media partners. But then there's two additional organizations that we have continued to collaborate and partner with for AFRAM, One Ben, Kane Collective, as well as the Seed School. Look forward to this second year, so thank both of them. So we're excited, Baltimore. The announcement has been made. You know who's coming. So it's now figure out who's coming in town. Call your family, your aunts all over and say, hey, come to Baltimore, June 22nd and 23rd. This is the city. This is the place to be where you can enjoy your family. You can have great music. You can have great vendors. We got to continue to support our vendors who will be a part of AFRAM. So come out. It's food for everybody. As the mayor said, music for everybody. It's food for everybody as well. And also, we are going to continue. We're looking, as always, for volunteers. But we also don't want to forget, while we got all our national talent, we don't want to forget about our local talent. So there's opportunities for you. So I encourage everyone, please continuously stay tuned to AFRAMBaltimore.com. That's the website. It's going to be dropping different things of how you can be engaged. But the application is now open for vendors to be a part of this amazing event. And last but not least, I cannot leave without acknowledging Mayor Scott and his continued support of our agency and the work that he does on a day-to-day basis, as well as Council President Mosby, Councilman Torrance, Vice President Middleton. We as an agency, we can't do the things that we do without their support. So I just want to, on behalf of the agency, again, thank each and every one of you for continuing to believe in myself as the leader of this agency, but my agency. And we're always ready to come and serve. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Moore, and thank you again to the agency for all the great work. And now we'll hear from the first half, one half of the Basement Boys, DJ Teddy Douglas, who will be followed by DJ Tommy Davis, who will be our last but certainly not least speaker. Gentlemen.
I just want to thank the city of Baltimore and the mayor and everybody, Maya, everybody who, this is an incredible honor to have the city recognize us for what we did back in the 90s when we were developing this thing we was calling the Basement Boys, where we took people off the street and said, look, can you sing, can you dance? And we developed international artists like Alternate Tay and Crystal Waters. And back in the day, they always wanted us to move to New York. Why don't you guys move to New York? But we love the city of Baltimore. I love the city of Baltimore. Look forward to it, AFRAM, and celebrating the legacy of the Basement Boys. Thank you.
Well, 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 it's about time. Okay. A kid from Emerson High School.
That's right.
Another high school.
Nobody's perfect.
You know, a while ago, when me and Ted and the Basement Boys, we was going overseas and doing international stuff, we would say we was from Baltimore. And they would say, where is Baltimore? We had to say, near D.C. It didn't take long before they knew where Baltimore was. And they started saying, Baltimore is a city of house music, thanks to Crystal Waters and many, many others, Alternate Tay, and you, the community. The community just, you can go to anywhere in Baltimore, at the end of the party, they're going to play house music. So that, we owe a lot to that, to keeping this going from record stores to everywhere. It's all about a continuing of a legacy. We come from the Royal Theater and Billie Holiday and a whole bunch of, so it's an honor to be in your hometown and do this. You know, I will see y'all there, and I got people coming from everywhere just to see Baltimore for this acknowledgement of 40 years of house music.
And real quick, this is off script. I don't think y'all realize how big the Basement Boys are. Like some of y'all young folk, I really want y'all to Google the Basement Boys. Like these guys, house music is a world, global phenomenon form of music. And it originated from guys from Baltimore. Like this is like one of those black history facts that people might not know. So I really encourage y'all. I want to say on behalf of just being a DJ to the Basement Boys, thank you. Because a lot of my career started with house music in Baltimore back at Club Indigo in 1994, where all I played was Basement Boys. So I want to say thank you. And anybody who does not know, please do your homework. This is major to have them at AFRAM. Basement Boys.
Before we close out, you've heard the partnership with the Seed School. Well, you see some ladies from the Seed School. We want to bring up those ladies from the Seed School because they have an AFRAM cheer. This is the cheer squad from the Seed School.
All right, I think that's the perfect way to end. I will say thank you to see if we have any questions from our friends in the media, and then also highlight that our good friend DJ Teddy also went to Mervo, so there's a lot of Mustang power. It's a lot of us. There's a lot of us. A lot of us. Any questions from the media? Nobody? All right, thank you very much.